today we're going to finish up this project. So the first thing we want to do is, with our top two layers still turned off and I'm on the text layer, I'm going to hold the Command key on the keyboard and I'm going to click on my layers panel on the capital T. So I'm clicking on the capital T icon of the text layer while holding Command. So watch what happens when I click that. And what that did is it selected the text on that layer. Once I have the text selected, I go to my layer just above it, my subject layer, turn it on. I want to right click on that subject layer and go to Create Clipping Mask. Then I can hit Command D to deselect. And you can see what that did. That's kind of cool. It changed my text color to the colors on my image. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to my Jelly Bean copy, turn it on, so I'm on my very top layer. By the way, on your subject layer that's just above the text layer, you should have a little arrow pointing down that says that you have that clipping mask, and you did that correctly. Okay, so while on my Jelly Bean copy layer, I'm going to go up to Select, Color Range, and in this drop-down window, I want to choose, for most images, I want to choose shadows. If you do this and you do not like your result, come get me and I will show you some other options. It looks like in CC you also have a range option. So, you could play around with that. I would see what it looks like just as you pick it first in default before you start adjusting this range. And so while on shadows, go ahead and say OK. And you'll notice you have a selection. It's kind of random and all over the place. It's selecting the shadows of your image. And with those shadows selected, you're going to go down to the bottom of your layers panel and you're going to click on the Add a New Layer Mask icon. Okay, and then you'll either love your result or maybe not so much. It just depends on your image whether shadows is going to work for you. It's going to work for, I would say, 95% of the people. But if you have an image that doesn't have a lot of shadows, then maybe that's not a good option. So you can try some other things there. But I happen to love the way this one turned out, so I'm going to File, Save, and I am ready to turn that in. Of course, I'd want to check my project points PDF in my Connect to make sure that I have everything here that is going to help me get a good grade on this. All right, let's do the same thing for the Martin Luther King image and see how that turns out. So again, you're going to go to the image just above your text. You're going to go onto your text layer, hold Command, and click on the capital T, and that will select the text. Go back to the image that's just above it, right click, and create clipping mask. Then Command D, go to the subject on the top, very top layer, turn it on, go to Select, Color Range, and again you want to be on shadows and say OK. Then go down to your layer mask icon at the bottom of your layers panel and click Add Layer Mask. All right, and there is my result for the Martin Luther King image, which also turned out very nicely. So I would File, Save, check everything before turn in, and then turn into my Connect. Let me know if you have any questions about this project.